Hi, I'm Marty Rourke, Sports Information Coordinator here at Bishop's University. Joining me now, coach of the lacrosse team, Drew Pollock. Welcome, Drew.
Hi, Marty. Thanks for having me.
Drew, last year you guys entered the 2012 campaign in the QFLA as defending Bagataway Cup champions. Didn't seem to have any kind of hangover as you started off really strong. In the end, though, ultimately coming up just short in this year's Bagataway Cup. How do you classify last year?
Well, despite the strong start, I would say it was a bit of a rebuilding year for us. We graduated some of the top scorers in the league last year, all three of our starting attackmen, and that definitely left a hole offensively. We had a really strong defensive core, though. We had one of the best goalies in the league, and we really managed to do a lot better than I thought we were going to do in the East. Just coming up short against Brock. That game, we just couldn't put it together. It was a very close game. Just couldn't do it in the end. It was encouraging, though, that McGill, who did win the Bagataway Cup, we did beat them. We went 1-1 with them during the season, so it is clearly a sign that we are still at the top of QFLA.
Excellent. You touched briefly there on strong defense. You actually had 4 QFLA Allstars this year: Alex Henderson, Ross Wills, David Bigley, and Joe Laloon. What did they mean to your team?
Well, Alex and Joe, really provided the core of our offense. They were, 2 of the top scorers again in the league. Alex actually won the points race in the East. We're really excited about that. They put together, a pretty strong 1-2 punch offensively, and really led our team on that end of the field. Ross Wills, despite struggling with some injuries this year, really managed to lead the defense. Played outstanding for us down the stretch throughout the playoffs and into the Bagataway Cup. And as I said, David Bigley is, in my opinion, the best goalie in the league. He backstopped us well all season long and really kept us in some games we didn't have any business being in.
Great. Now it's the off-season, as it would be classified for the lacrosse team right now. What are the players and coaches doing at this moment?
Well, coaches are recruiting pretty heavily. Our application deadline is coming up quick at the university. And, we're doing our best to just kind of go out and find the best players to put together our program. The players are training. They've got an off-season workout and nutrition program that they're following as best as they can. And really just kind of, working towards building that kind of core strength that we're going to need to do well next fall. We do practice a little bit indoors. We have some team workout sessions every week where we get together, do training in the gym, yoga, just about anything we can to keep the guys together and working hard, and a little bit of indoor practice to get the sticks out and moving. We had hoped to play some exhibition games, but are having a hard time finding anything this spring. So.
That's great. Now you mentioned coaches into recruiting. How is that going so far? Have you locked down any key players that you see stepping in 2013 to have an impact?
Well, I don't want to name any names as of yet. We're still in the application process with a lot of these kids, but we are really excited about a few recruits we have coming in. Specifically, some guys coming from British Columbia. We've been speaking to some players coming from Vermont, Ontario, and a few right here in Quebec. Some Div 1 NCAA transfers that we know are going to make an important impact next year. We are really excited about the defense we have coming back and some of the new guys we have coming in. With David Bigley in the net, I think we're going to have a very low scoring against us all season next year. The trick is to find that offensive punch that we were maybe missing a little bit this season. Again, we've got a few guys coming in. Don't want to name any names just yet, but Coach Inglekin and I are very excited.
That's great. Sounds like it's going to be a diverse bunch. And now looking ahead for all those Gator lacrosse fans out there, what can we expect in 2013?
I think you can expect us to be, again, right back at the top of QFLA. Every year we contend for a Bagataway Cup bid, and this year's not going to be any different. I think with the core guys we have returning from last year, we can really put in a push to bring the Bagataway Cup back to Lennoxville. I don't see that. I don't see anything less than that as being the goal for next season.
That's great. Thanks again, of course, Drew Pollock, coach of the men's lacrosse team here at Bishop's, joining me today. Remember, you can get all your information on the Bishop's lacrosse team and all athletic teams at www.gators.ca.